So ladies and gents, the other day I made a video, featuring the biggest players, well, 5 players that are not going to be at the World Cup 2018 in Russia. Well, because you guys really enjoyed that video, you want me, basically you want me to do another, don't you? Because it hit quite a few likes. I said to you guys to get like 2,000, 3,000 likes in that video, then I'll bring you this video, and you did it. You smashed the likes. So we are here today, okay, with obviously we got the best team, okay, that I reckon, the best 11, alright, best team that are not going to be playing in the World Cup 2018. So not just 5 players, mate, the best team. It's a FIFA squad builder as well. So I haven't done anything like this for a while. If you want to see more videos like this on my channel, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. If, that's the way I know if you guys enjoy it and you want more of these videos, let me know by dropping a like and a thumbs up. Otherwise, I'm not really going to know. Just because it got loads of views or anything like that, that doesn't help me. That doesn't mean that loads of people liked it. It just means loads of people clicked on it, if that makes any sense. So let's get into the squad, alright? So I'm going to do formation 4-3-3 on this FIFA 18 squad builder, alright? So that's just a normal 4-3-3, 3 centre mids. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Now, in the goalkeeper position, as you guys can see, we have Jan Oblak, alright? Now, Jan Oblak, oh wait, what am I doing here? Jan Oblak is a very, very good goalkeeper. Obviously plays for Slovenia as well, who did not feature and did not qualify for the World Cup. Plays at Atletico Madrid. Now, that is probably the highest rated goalkeeper that's not going to the World Cup next year. Now, you guys, a lot of you England fans or whatever, you'll remember the situation in the qualifying process. He threw the ball to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker put a ball in the box and it was bundled over the line by Harry Kane. And yes, Slovenia didn't qualify, and this is the best goalkeeper not to be going to the World Cup next year. Yeah, next year. Now, at the left back position, as you guys can see, we got possibly a very, very obvious one that I think a lot of you are going to expect this one, to be fair. But we've got David Alaba. Now, David Alaba, 86 rated left back. Austria did not qualify for the World Cup once again. Now, I mean, Austria were never expected to really qualify from their group. They were never expected probably to go through. And yeah, that didn't happen. They had a little bit of a late surge, right? They had a little bit of a late surge, getting a few points, but it just wasn't enough. Now, if you look at this so far, you've got 86 rated left back, 88 rated goalkeeper. So, 2 of the best players in the world, if you like, in their positions. 2 of the best players on FIFA in their positions, definitely. Neither of them are going to the World Cup. What a start. Now, the next one, okay, we've got a very, very bad, sad situation, actually. We've got a very, very sad situation. This nation hasn't qualified, and people can't believe it. People are in absolute shock, to be fair. Now, we have Virgil van Dijk at the back, alright? I don't have him in my club. Virgil van Dijk, 83 rated. This guy, of course, didn't go to Liverpool last year. Probably going to go to Liverpool in, like, the January transfer window or next summer. He's not going to stay at Southampton forever. But Holland and the Netherlands had a very, very disappointing, World Cup qualifying campaign. And, yeah, they haven't made it, and they haven't qualified. And people can't believe it. People are really disappointed because they came third in the last World Cup. So, it's a really, really, really big decline from where they were a few years ago. But what do the Dutch people think? Did you expect this? Are you expecting this? What do you actually think, guys? Now, to go alongside him is another Dutch player, another Dutch centre-back, okay? Would have been a good little partnership between these two. Stefan de Vrij. I think that's how I pronounce his name. I'm not really too sure. But 283 rated centre-backs. Van Dijk, definitely one of the highest rated centre-backs probably in the world at the minute. I don't know really where they got it from, but in the last year, his reputation has just exploded. De Vrij is a pretty good player as well, playing for Lazio, I believe. And yeah, this is nearly my back 4, back 5 completed. Let's move into the right back now. We've actually got someone who has not always been a right back, but this last couple of years, he's proven to be maybe one of the best right backs in the world. Maybe that's up for debate. I probably would say that being a Man United fan, but it is of course the one and only Antonio Valencia. Now, he's got 2 cards in this one. Let's go for the 85 rated. 85 rated inform. He's already got an inform for his insane strike, I believe, the other week. That half volley, insane. Now, Ecuador not to qualify was probably a bit of a shock. They've been doing pretty well in like Copa Americas and stuff like that. They've been doing pretty well, actually, to be fair. And this guy is the captain of Ecuador, and he didn't manage to, pull him through. Ecuador didn't manage to pull it through, and yeah, I mean, this is the back 5, guys. What a start. That's a serious team already. I'm talking on paper, not FIFA chemistry, alright? That's what I'm talking about. Now, before I move into the midfield, guys, I want to talk to you about my fan league once again. Now, this is something I've been doing every single week for the last 5 or 6 weeks now. It's where I predict all the Premier League results on this app, alright? And I can win money, you can win money from it. Pretty decent. Once a week, I feature in a video, my results, my predictions and stuff. So if you guys don't want to watch this, skip forward a minute or 2, and you can carry on watching the video. But I'm just going to tell you guys now the situation with fan league. So in the description down below, you can see there's a link. Go over there, download it. If you download it via that link on your iOS or whatever, like anything like that, you'll automatically become friends with me, and whoever becomes friends with me will win a prize potentially, alright? It's pretty decent. Once you become friends with me like this lot, you'll be added into my league as well, and that's where you're going to compete against me. My predictions versus yours. My predictions this week then, well, let's have a look. Sunderland versus QPR. I'm going to go for a draw in that one. Sunderland not doing too well this season so far, but I do think they might scrape a draw at home. Sheffield United versus Ipswich. Sheffield, I'm going to give them the win. I don't know with that one. It's a pretty strange result, but could have gone for a draw, but I've gone gone for the Sheffield win. Leeds, Reading. Leeds have had not a bad start, and Reading not a bad team as well, but Leeds, I like them in a minute, so I'm going to give them the win at home or a draw. I'm going to do the double option. I can do a 1 or an X, which is a win for Leeds or a draw, so that's the option I'm going to go for. Costs me a little bit more money, so if you guys are doing that, make sure you gamble responsibly, but that's the route I'm going to go for anyway. I mean, Tottenham, Bournemouth, I mean, I can't see Tottenham messing this one up. They're going to win at home, I believe, or Wembley or whatever. They're going to win. They're doing so well in a minute. Swansea versus Huddersfield. Swansea at home. I think Swansea going to get a win, or it's going to be a draw once again on that one, so I'm going to double the odds. I'm going to go for both options because I can. Man City versus Stoke. That's going to be a Man City win. No way are they going to let that slip at home, I don't think. They're playing too well at the minute. They're playing really, really well. Crystal Palace, Chelsea. I mean, Crystal Palace have had results against Chelsea before at home, but on today's climate and today's current state of the football team, that's a no chance. Chelsea are going to win that game. Burnley versus West Ham. Burnley, oh, I mean, I'm going to go for the win for Burnley at home or a draw. West Ham may get a draw away from home there, but that's a tough place to go, and that's a tough game for West Ham. Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton. I'm going to go for a draw that one. Aston Villa got loads of draws this season, so I'm just going to add to that tally. Watford versus Arsenal. Now, this is the sort of game I can see Arsenal dropping points away from home at Watford. I don't think they're going to lose it, but they could draw it, but if not, they're going to win it. So that's the two options I'm going to go for there, an X or a 2. Derby versus Nottingham Forest. I think I'm going to go for a draw on that one. Don't know too much about that situation, so I'm going to go play it safe. Do a draw. Brighton, Everton. I mean, Brighton are not really, Everton not really doing too well, but they might bounce back, and I think they may get the win. But if they don't, I'm gonna cover myself, go for the draw, spend a little bit more money. Last but not least, Newcastle versus Southampton away. Of course, I'm gonna go for Southampton at home to win that one. I think, I just think that's a hard place to go as well. Newcastle will struggle, I'm sure, and I'm gonna go for the win for Southampton. Anyway, guys, like I say, if you want to join me, link is in the description. Go over there, download it. Now let's get back into the video. I want to see you guys on this week, alright? I want to see you guys competing against me on Fan League. Now we're back into this one in the midfield position, and we're actually go with Liverpool's latest signing, but they haven't actually officially got him yet, and it is actually Naby Keita. Now, Naby Keita, very, very good centre mid, obviously doing bits in Germany, doing very, very well. Awesome Ultimate Team card, 83 rated. But Gini, I think they've actually got, what was it, 3 points from 5 games, which is nowhere near good enough to qualify, and yeah, we're not going to see this guy next year's World Cup. So, unfortunately, because it was a good time for Liverpool fans, the World Cup before the season starts or whatever, they get to see their new man, really a month or 2 before, but unfortunately not. But maybe that might work better. He may be well rested, ready for pre-season for you. Maybe, Liverpool fans, maybe. The centre mid spot next to him is actually Vidal. Now, Vidal is a very, he's one of the best midfielders, isn't he? Let's be honest with him. Arturo Vidal. Chile have not qualified for the World Cup, and I'm putting Vidal straight in at the middle there. These two in the middle, I mean, on FIFA especially, that they do bits. Now, this is a big shock not to see Chile in the World Cup, considering they won actually Copa America, I believe, last year, which is, massive. It's a huge competition. They beat Argentina, I think, in the final, and then they've not actually qualified for the World Cup, which is, I mean, that is a shock. That is strange. I think he's actually retired from international football now as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he might have actually retired, or I don't know. It's a bit of a weird, there's a bit of a situation going on there. But yeah, no Arturo Vidal in next year's World Cup. Shocker. Now, I could have gone with a couple of options here. I could have gone for Pjanic, which is a very good centre mid for the next one, but I've actually gone for someone else. I've actually gone for Hamsik, alright? Very, very good midfielder. I rate him so highly, to be fair. And he's 87 rated on FIFA, so how can I not include him in this? That's another centre mid we're not going to see next year. Now, this is very unlucky, right? Because listen to this. Slovakia finished 2nd in their group, and usually that would mean, yeah, you qualified, but listen to this, okay? They had 18 points, which is good, but that wasn't enough to secure a playoff spot. They ended up as the weakest 2nd place team across all groups, all right? And that is where it finished from. So that's right. They did really well. They finished 2nd. They got 18 points, which is good, but they finished worst 2nd place of all groups. That's extremely unlucky. Really, really unlucky. It's not even like they had a poor campaign like the other teams in this video. They've actually done very, very well, but they've just not got enough points. They've done well in the groups. They've just not got enough points, which is that's a massive shame. That's unlucky. Moving into the top 3 now is a very big one, all right? We've got another player from the same nation we've already seen. Alexis Sanchez. Obviously, Chile have not qualified. He's Chile's, best player, if you like. He's one of the best players in the world, if you like, one of the best players in the Premier League. This is a player we all get excited to watch. We all love to see, but unfortunately, we're not going to see him next year's World Cup. The same as Vidal. 2 of Chile's best ever players, if you like. Not going to the World Cup next year. It's a massive, massive shame. Then in the striker option, we've got someone else who's very, very good as well. Highly rated, big money move was talked about for him, and it is Aubameyang, all right? He's not going to World Cup next year. He's already got an inform. He's got an 89 rated card. I mean, this team is looking insane. Do you not think this team is looking a joke? Now, it's no surprise that Gabon have not qualified, really. Let's be fair. So it's a surprise that teams like, Chile haven't qualified, but it's not a surprise that teams like Gabon haven't qualified. So apparently the group situation in Africa to really qualify for the World Cup is really, really difficult anyway. It's really, really hard. So in their group, they had Cameroon, Burkina Faso, and Guinea-Bissau. I think that's how you pronounce it. And obviously, there's some good teams there, and it was obviously going to be tough. Aubameyang, yeah, he's a goal scorer, yeah, he might be a leader or whatever, but can't carry a team. Even through that group stage, you can. Last but not least, to finish this team with, well, one of the best players in the world, one of the most expensive players the world's ever seen. It's actually Gareth Bale, and Gareth Bale goes straight in there, right wing, 89 rated, the same as Sanchez, same as Aubameyang's in form. What a team, ladies and gents. Yes, Wales did not qualify. There's a lot of shock involved in there. Now, we didn't actually play, I don't think, against Republic of Ireland the other day. They lost that game to them, and Republic of Ireland, you know, I think they actually did qualify. Wales lost. They had to win that game, or maybe even draw it, I think. I'm not really too sure. So they had a really good Euro campaign, but unfortunately that's going to end there. We have to wait to the next Euros to see them again, I think, in the next couple of years. We're not going to see Wales on the main stage again for a very, very long time. It's a shame because Gareth Bale is one of the world's best players. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and a thumbs up down below for a very interesting best FIFA team, or best 11, if you like, that are not going to the World Cup next year. So drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. Take it easy. Peace.